Welcome. Today, we're diving into Newgen's policy binding and clause management. This tool provides a strong framework for creating, managing, and enforcing policies and contracts, essential for compliance in highly regulated regions like Europe and UK. Insurance companies face challenges with inconsistent and non-standardized policy wordings and clauses, causing ambiguities that hinder policyholder understanding and insurer clarity. Limited search capabilities often require manual policy review, increasing human error risk. Manual policy generation and lack of version control complicate tracking changes and assessing clause exposure, while tedious editing processes delay service delivery. Limited visibility and control make it difficult to monitor policy changes and ensure compliance, impacting efficiency and increasing legal risks. Newgen CMM addresses these pain points by streamlining policy management, controlling versions, and ensuring compliance, enabling insurers to deliver fast, consistent client service. This session will walk you through how this framework optimizes policy binding, clause management, and the entire wording process. Let's get started. At the heart of this framework is a multi-layered platform for managing a centralized, compliant, and flexible library of policy wordings and clauses. This is a vital resource for teams like legal, wordings, and senior underwriters working on specific business lines. One standout feature is self-service functionality, allowing business users to manage and customize policy wordings independently, without needing IT support. The framework is structured around two main repositories, the global library and the local library. The global library serves as the single source of truth for standardized policy wordings, enabling users to create a searchable database, track version history, and manage approvals, streamlining collaboration between legal and underwriting teams. The local library is designed for case-specific or bespoke content, organized with tags by risk type, policy type, and other criteria for easy access and repurpose. This ensures a balance of standardized and custom content available on demand. A key feature of the policy binding framework is its template structure. Templates act as the blueprint for policy documents, ensuring consistent formatting across all communications. They define where elements like names, coverage details, and legal text appear. By separating wording from templates, we prevent unnecessary variations in design, helping avoid inefficiencies and compliance issues. Moreover, templates can be easily customized for different brands or jurisdictions. Whether you're using a white-label brand or working with specific brokers, the system adjusts the template to reflect the branding, while ensuring content aligns with local laws, like UK policies. This provides flexibility while keeping policies professionally and consistent. Once policies are finalized, the policy binding framework takes over to streamline distribution and archiving. After approval, the system automatically sends the policy via email, secure link, or your preferred digital method to customers or brokers. Every policy and email sent is automatically archived in a central repository, creating a complete, traceable record. Whether it's a policy, NDA, or any document, you'll have a secure digital log with versions, recipients, and timestamps, ensuring full auditability. This platform's versatility goes beyond policy wordings. It handles legal documents, notices, letters, and all outbound communications, providing full transparency and control. Imagine working directly in your underwriting system, entering key details like the insured's information, coverage type, risk nature, and the product you're offering. All this data is captured and integrated into the framework through our powerful, API-driven architecture. Once we receive the data via standardized REST and SOAP APIs, it's organized into four main components: producer information, identifying the underwriting entity, like an insurance company in the UK, business type, classifying the sector, such as marine or architecture, insured details, capturing policy specifics, and coverage details, tailoring the policy to customer needs. Together, these elements create a comprehensive, compliant policy that meets both business and customer requirements. When generating a policy, key questions arise: who is the producer? What products or subproducts are included in the policy? These details are crucial because each product line may require specific formatting, clauses, and branding. The system automatically captures the producer's details, such as whether the policy is branded by the insurer or a co-broker, and applies the correct labeling. Since our templates are separate from brand styling, the framework enables the system to automatically apply the right skin, ensuring the policy is correctly branded with no additional effort. Next, using all the data pulled from your underwriting system, including the coverage, policy schedule, dates, amounts, we map these values directly into the policy structure. The beauty here is that there's no complex transformation, we simply take the data as it's entered and map it exactly to the corresponding areas in the document. Now, here's where the dynamic power of the clause library comes into play. Based on the initial details and coverage specifics, the framework applies the rules that determine which clauses and wordings need to be included in the policy. These clauses can be put together as part of standardized templates, static templates, or they can be created dynamically as needed. The flexibility doesn't end there. The system can even arrange clauses in a customized order based on the underwriter's preferred layout. For example, if you need cyber coverage listed first, followed by terrorism, and then other coverage, the system will adjust the sequence automatically. This ensures the document reflects the exact order of coverage entered by the underwriter. The result is a complete, standardized, and dynamic policy bundle that may include clauses, additional wordings, brochures, and supporting documents, everything combined seamlessly into one package, ready to send to the customer. This shows that the framework can turn a simple data set into a fully compliant, cohesive, and accurately branded policy every time. Now, let's take a closer look at the roles IT and wordings teams play within the policy binding framework. This platform is purposefully designed to divide responsibilities, giving each team control over what they do best to make the process efficient and adaptable. The IT team plays a key role in defining and managing the structure and setup of the system. They create the core template that dictates the look and layout of each policy, and handle integration points like REST and SOAP APIs, mapping critical data such as the insured's name, excess amounts, and other essential fields. Additionally, they manage API registration and ensure seamless integration with other systems, laying the foundation that allows the business team to customize policy details. Business users are primarily responsible for building and maintaining the central library, where they define key elements like risk types, product types, coverage, and add-ons. Behind each category, they specify the relevant wordings, including clauses and conditions that apply to each risk or coverage type. The platform is designed to be intuitive, and has word-like interface where users can manage wordings in a simple, browser-based application while staying within a controlled framework that ensures compliance and consistency. For example, when working on cyber risk coverage, users can define the inclusions, exclusions, and set rules for when specific clauses apply. If certain conditions are met, the system will automatically include or exclude the relevant clauses in the policy. This dynamic management approach allows users to efficiently handle clause variations, which were previously managed as individual documents. Now, these variations are governed by rules in the central library, making the process more streamlined and adaptable. At the heart of the framework is the central governance team, which manages the global library where standardized clauses and wordings are maintained across the organization. However, we also recognize the need for real-time edits to meet specific policy or client needs. That's why we've built a controlled, bespoke editing capability with a word-like experience, while ensuring compliance and governance. Editing rights are role-based, so users can only make changes to sections they are authorized to modify. Edits are done directly within the system, ensuring everything is tracked and subject to a maker-checker process for approval before being finalized. This two-step control guarantees the accuracy and compliance of the policy content. Once approved, the final policy is a non-editable PDF, ready for distribution. The local library handles bespoke content for specific clients, such as custom clauses for BMW. When BMW renews, the system automatically pulls the custom clause from the local library, applying it without any manual intervention. If another client, like Volkswagen, needs the same clause, it can be found and applied in the same control process. Together, the global and local libraries ensure consistency and flexibility, with standardized content from the global library and customized clauses from the local library, all working seamlessly within the system. As policies are generated, we track the origin of every clause and wording used, whether it's from the global or local library. This ensures full traceability and transparency throughout the process. The system also allows users to generate detailed reports, such as identifying which policies a specific clause, like Clause 2.2, version 3, has been applied to. Behind the scenes, we track every instance of each clause, linking it to the policy, template, and library, making it easy to generate these insightful reports on demand. Our triage system offers full traceability, tracking versioning, applicability, and timeline changes for every clause. All modifications are carefully recorded, ensuring compliance with easy-to-generate reports on policies, clauses, and versions. Every action, from clause approval to policy generation, is tracked, maintaining accountability and compliance. The system's controlled version management simplifies tracking and generating change notifications, with a streamlined process for teams like legal. You can schedule changes in advance, approve a version now, and the system will apply it automatically on the set date, without needing manual updates. With a powerful word editor, customization remains effortless, and the system ensures clauses are logically sequenced to align with underwriting preferences. Finally, detailed reporting ensures complete oversight, making policy management efficient and compliant. The system stores all policies and clauses in the client's document repository, whether internal or Newgen DMS. This allows for centralized management and seamless integration with other systems, including broker or customer portals. Documents are automatically exposed, creating an organized folder structure for easy access and viewing. The repository features role-based access, ensuring employees only see the documents they are authorized to access, based on their roles or specific policies, product lines, or customers. This ensures secure, controlled access while simplifying document management. Now let me quickly take you through a small demonstration where I will show how to create the basic component of policy, for example a clause. Now, let's take a look at the application's login page. I'll log in as a super user, with full access to all key features. Once logged in, each business user sees their configured dashboard based on role. This dashboard displays relevant widgets for coverage types, clauses, definitions, and other insurance terms tailored to policy creation. To create a new clause, I'll simply click New, opening a form where business users can add or update details. For today's session, we'll create a new cyber clause. When we select New, a form appears for filling in key properties and details related to the clause. First, I'll set the component type as clause and then we'll fill in all the other relevant details. We've also added an effective date field to control when this clause will activate within policies. You can set it in advance, for example, I'll select December 1st. An expiry date is also available for specifying when the clause should expire. Since this is a new definition, the version will be stored as 1.0. In the content editor, input the clause content and format it as needed. Then, apply rules to customize the clause for specific coverage and product types the customer asked for. The business user can create rules for various coverage and product types, thus providing the dynamic nature of the clause and reducing the duplicity and multiple variations for the same clause. The system will dynamically apply the relevant data when the rule is triggered. Once happy with the clause details, user can preview how it looks and even test the rules in real time. With a simple click, we can check and uncheck endorsement options, seeing exactly how these changes impact the clause. This gives you a live view of the definition behavior based on different coverage and products. When everything is finalized, we submit the definition for approval. After it's approved, it'll be added to the clause library, ready for future use. Similarly, we can create clauses, inclusions, exclusions, etc. And now, as we wrap up today's session, we've taken a deep dive into how Newgen's policy binding and clause management solution addresses key challenges in the insurance industry. From tackling inconsistent clauses to streamlining the complexities of policy management and ensuring compliance, this solution empowers insurers to offer faster, more reliable services while retaining full control over policy versions and clause updates. As you've seen, this tool is highly flexible, allowing for customization to meet your unique needs, whether you're creating new clauses, managing templates, or staying compliant with ever-changing regulations. We hope this webinar has provided valuable insights into how Newgen's Clause Management Module, CMM, can transform your policy management processes. Thank you again for joining today's session.